Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill Wyatt with the American Orthodontic Society. But I have seen so much going on in the political area right here in the nations of the world that are in problems and hardly keep from saying something to let people know where you stand in all this thing. And I just want to say something about the Russian people. There are a lot of good Russian people, and they're being led improperly, and they're paying a tremendous price for this. And I wish that Putin would turn around and back out of this mess that he has created. I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of his young people have been sent to the slaughterhouse. And then in addition, a bunch of his prisoners, he's been in there. And what does a person have to be a prison in Russia just to say something about Putin? And this is terrible going on like this. I had 6 Ukrainian people that stayed with us and for one whole summer. They were musicians, and they were very nice people, and I helped them out. They went around the country singing and putting on music all over the country while they stayed there at our house, and they stayed in the basement out facing the lake there in Grapevine, Texas. And you mentioned of being a Russian, and they say, "No Russia, Ukrainians." And I feel sorry for the Ukrainians who have had their country just literally destroyed over nothing. Russia's the biggest nation land-wise in the world, and they've got more area to take care of, and they leave the other part of the world alone. And I thank God that we're in America, and that strength keeps the peace, and that is a good thing. And I just wanted to let people know that I am not in favor of what this is being done here. And also, when you look at Israel and the Palestinians and the people that are there, if they would work with the Israelis, they could have the whole desert blooming out there, and they could help do that instead of fighting with the Israeli people, and they would help them. And so this is something I just wanted to bring out, that I am not for, and I am for the Jewish people. Many of them are accepting Jesus Christ, and I think I am a Christian person, and I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus Christ. He has changed this world more than anything I know of has come about. And I worked in Africa for as a missionary for 3 years. My wife and I both, she wrote literature, and I went out in the bush and worked with the African people and ran dental clinics. And I had an old Muslim man in one of the villages out there turn to me and say, "I want you to build a Christian church here in my village, in this area." And so he gave us a piece of property to build a Christian church, and he was a Muslim. I had done something to help him, maybe fixed his teeth and made him look better. And so this is just something that I wanted to speak out on, since I'm speaking to people all over the world, and I get notes from people saying I would make a good Muslim. I might make a good Muslim, but I would not be a radical one. And I hope that the Muslim people, and then there's this Iranian people that are being misled. I had the opportunity once to go to Dubai, and I spoke to the people there in Dubai on orthodontics, And I had about half of the audience was from Tehran, and others were Arab people there, and they worked together, but they're not too friendly to each other, but they got along fine while I was there. And I was able to see the fine folks that are there in Iran, and now they're being misled. And so I wish this could be changed. And so I just wanted to come in here and say, let's get together and let's not try to kill off each other over these problems that come up over wanting to take over another area, and people don't want to be led into this. So the Ukrainians have fought hard to stay out, and I wanted to help them in any way we can. And the Jewish people, I feel like many of them are turning to Christianity, the Messianic Christians. There are a lot of people, and so I thank God that I think things are going in the right direction. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit this morning and take off from orthodontics that has been a part of my life from the time I was a little kid until the old age. And I hope that we have helped people in that area. I get messages, people write back thanking me for giving these videos and telling them what might be best to do and let them go find out. And we have an American Orthodontic Society now that if they want to learn more about this, go to the American Orthodontic Society, the AOS. We have our headquarters in Grapevine, Texas, and have a marvelous facility there. And we're training people to teach this. And I think in a short time we'll have lectures that you can go to all over the world on something like this. So I want to thank you for letting us come into your life through these videos overdone. And I've tried to use this, and I have put over 900 videos and explained everything I could about orthodontics, and to the best of my ability, everything that I put out, I tried to make it the truth. That's what is right about this. And so I'm going to say goodbye and not make enemies out of the Muslim people. They're just good folks. But I'm asking Putin to get off of this and get out of Ukraine. And when it's time to save a big war that might take place, and the Palestinians to work with the Jewish people, and they will help you. And I thank you now for listening to this, and you may think I'm crazy because of talking about this subject, but this is the way I feel, and I wanted the world to know it since I've been given this thing. And I thank God for the YouTube and the internet, where we can reach out and talk to people really all over the world. And I hope the world will be a better place for this, and also this artificial intelligence, which isn't artificial at all. It's coming along. It's going to tie the whole world together in many, many ways. So thank you for taking us into your life and listening to our part of orthodontics. And I want to say that I've been trying to be as honest as I could possibly be about this. So I'm going to sign off and say, hope this means something other than a political talk. So I'll say goodbye for today, and we'll talk about orthodontics now again. Thank you now for tuning in, and I'll shut up and close out here. And I want you to join our group. Thank you now.